Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor. I am Sanjay. We are learning WooCommerce theme development tutorial. This is our part number 27. Inside this video session guys, we are going to continue about modifying archive-product.php. Now if I back to browser, in the last video we have separated our like columns grid. This is col sm4 for our WooCommerce sidebar and col sm8 for our products grid. Now this time we don't want to display this page title. So how can we control over this? If I back to code, go inside this archive-product-test.php, and this is the template which is actually not using. So inside this file, if we go and scroll down in this code, so as we can see that here by the help of this code actually we are displaying our page title. So here we have a filter hook called WooCommerce underscore show page title, and this is going to take a boolean value. If it is true, then it is going to display the page title what we are seeing here. If suppose we convert this value as false, then it is not going to display that. So we need to work over this filter. So back to our functions.php. Now we are going to work over and actually control on the page title. So let's add underscore filter. Inside this first parameter, we need to pass the filter hook name. So if I copy, pasting it here, and let's say that do not, or let's say toggle underscore page title. And in the next parameter we need to pass the page priority. So right now we are not going to pass any priority of this function, so simply let's say function name, and this function is going to accept a boolean value as we can see from this parameter or from that value. So simply let's say val. Inside here what I will do, I am going to convert this value as false and simply return val here. Simply we have taken this value, make it as a boolean false value and return that. Now if we save this change, back to browser, reload this page, and as we can see that page title now removed from this page. And keep in mind that this like filter hook is going to accept only the boolean value. If suppose we need to display something else, then it is not going to work as expected. As we can see here, this is the page title, but we want to remove, so instead of this text we need to make the boolean false value, and it is going to work as expected. Now let's say that inside this products grid we want to show, like after this product title we want to show some short description. Short description is also termed as the excerpt value. Now if I back to our admin panel, go to products, all products, and inside this products grid as we can see that we have several products. So here we have, let's say, beanie, here we have sunglasses. So if we go inside this for the album and search for that product, and here we have the album, so click on edit button. So inside this album product details, here we have for our product short description. So we want to show all the products detail after this product title, and that product detail should be a short value, something like the excerpt value. So go here, let's say that this is a simple virtual product sample which is best to sell. Now if I save these changes, go here, click on update button. Simply we have updated the short description of this album product. Now we need to display here. So we will understand if we go inside this, and as we know that from the previous lecture we have installed this plugin called Simply Show Hooks. So if I click on Show Action Hooks, and this is going to enable the lots of like filter hooks, action hooks inside this page. So according to the need, we can use that. Now if I scroll down, and here is our product. So inside this product, we have, let's say, WooCommerce swap loop item title. Here we have, let's say, WooCommerce after swap loop item title. So we are going to use this action hook because we want to put our accept value, or we want to display our accept value after the product title. So this is the action hook we need to use. If I back to code editor, let's say that add underscore action. Inside this, we need to pass, let's say, WooCommerce. And if I back again to browser, so this is something WooCommerce after swap loop item title. So here what we have to write, after swap loop item title. This is our add action hook, and here we need to provide as we want the value as the sort description. So simply we are going to use the accept value. Now if I save this change, back to browser, and simply go and stop showing hooks because this is showing lots of things inside this page. So simply we have turned off, as the page refreshed, as we can see that the short description with each of the product inside this page, and as we can see that this is the album what we have changed inside admin panel, which is best to sell, and these are all the accept value. So simply we have controlled the short description by means of using this action hook, and while using this action hook simply we are using the short description, or let's say that the accept value. And also one more thing, that inside our previous lecture we have seen that we have customized all about archive-product layout completely by means of making our column grids. So if we want to see inside front end, that is how can we use these functions as the priority order, simply go inside this front end on the show action hooks, and inside this, as we know that the action hook we have used called WooCommerce before main content. Back to browser, inside here, and this is WooCommerce before main content. Now if I hover, as we can see that at the 5th number of priority we are using this function. If I make some zoom, now inside this is our open container row div classes, open sidebar, WooCommerce get sidebar, means all the functions what we have defined inside this functions.php is now rendering inside this plugin. So simply this simply show hooks plugin is going to give the informations all about the action hooks as well as the filter hooks currently available inside this page. So by the help of these action hooks, or let's say by filter hooks, we can control each value inside each of the layout. Now if I turned off, back to our VS Code, and let's say that inside this functions.php we have written lots of code of WooCommerce. So we are going to separate this code. So what I will do, if I go here and select all the codes, so what we have written inside this file, and this is, let's say that up to, let's say, remove action, copy all the codes, press Ctrl B, and inside this simple bootstrap theme, what I will do, I am to create one more folder with the name of, let's say, include, and inside this include folder I am to create a file, something, let's say, WooCommerce like wc modifications.php, and inside this file I am to paste all the codes, and remember this is all about the PHP code. So we need to use the PHP tag, pasting all the codes inside this file, And if I save this file, and as we know that we have removed all the code, reload this page, so this page is not totally distorted. What we have designed, it is not working, so we need to include once. So let's say include once, and inside this we are going to include our WC modifications file. So functions.php file is at the root. As we can see that functions.php is at the root, so we need to go inside this include folder. So what I will do, inside this current directory, we need to go inside this include folder, and we will have the file called wc-node-modifications.php. Now save these changes, and again it's not working. It means that not attached successfully inside here. So what I will do, I'm going to remove this dot and / from here, save these changes, reload this page, and it is now working as perfect. So inside this video session guys, we have removed our page title, as well as if we are interested to show our short description with each product, so we have displayed that. So in the next video, we will customize all about single product page detail, what we are seeing here. We will also see that if suppose we want to do some CSS changes, how can we override the WooCommerce default provided, all about the CSS code. So inside this video session guys, if you have a doubt, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.